welcome back to another video from our channel. Today is an important day because we're releasing the free version of Fabrik. We understood that our users want to take an informed decision before buying Fabrik, hence why we're releasing this free version, which allows you to try all of our nodes and the full functionality of Fabrik for free. There's two catches, which I'll show you on later on in this video, but all nodes are included. All of its power you can try out for free. And if you haven't heard of Fabrik before, let me introduce you to it now. So this is Fabrik, and the basic idea is that you connect nodes with other nodes to create sound. So this is an intuitive way to display how sound is calculated in the computer. This might look a bit complex if you are used to other synths like Serum, but actually this is a more intuitive way of displaying sound, and it is also a more powerful way because you are able to connect any block with any block and any parameter with any parameter. So the oscillator block is the sound source. This is basically where the sound generation happens. And here you can change how high or low the sound will be played. So, for example, this would be 4 octaves higher. This would be 3 octaves lower. And everything that you now connect to the oscillator, so let's say everything that we connect now to the oscillator will change how the timbre of the sound is changed. Not the pitch, but how the sound actually sounds. And yeah, this is our most basic wave block. Here you can choose from basic shape. And the cool power is that Fabrik has no limitation on the number of oscillators. So you could stack, I don't know, you can choose how many you want to stack, but let's start with 3 because why not? And it's important that everything is connected to the voice / ADSR, right? So this is key. Let me now make something that sounds actually cool. And yeah, these are the core basics of Fabrik. If you want to insert nodes, you can do that by right-clicking on the connection. Let's say we want to distort the triangle wave. We can do it like this. There's also a soft clip. And the very important information, especially for new users, is that we have 2 sections. So we have the pre-processing section, which is everything that you do in between the sound sources and the voice ADSR. This is calculated internally. And the post-processing section, which is between the voice ADSR and the output. And those things are calculated externally. So a great example to show what the difference is if we insert a reverb in the post-processing, the reverb's effect lasts still after the note is being played. So I'm and I let go and you still hear the reverb. Whereas if I would add a reverb in the pre-processing, it's all within the note. It's all being calculated internally. So it kind of makes the triangle part of it more stereo. And the fascinating thing and the most powerful thing is the signal delay. So signal delay allows you to route future states back into previous states. And I can show you how it works very simply. So you use a signal delay block to do this, and the signal delay block just shifts the signal by a certain time. So here We can shift it by 171 milliseconds, for example. And this allows us, this block is necessary to route things back into a previous state. So, for example, we could route it back into the triangle wave, like this. And then, obviously, you need to connect everything back to the output, or there's no audio being generated. By doing this, we're creating a feedback loop, similar to when you have a microphone and a speaker, and there's a feedback loop created. And in this case, it was sounding this. Very powerful. You have to be careful sometimes. Maybe we could try this. And that's how we already made a very nice bass. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of different possibilities with Fabrik. The limitations are the ones that you set. There are no functional limitations. There's no limit on the oscillators. You can modulate any parameter with any other. And you can even route post-processing states back into the pre-processing, which so far is unheard of in the plugin space. And you can all try these things out in the free version. The catch is, first catch, you don't have any presets. So you won't have access to the Plus or the Pro presets yet. The second catch is, let's say I want to save this preset. So saving a preset, you click here. Let's call this Triple Reese. And the author is Map the Girl. This is my artist name. And let's call the file like this. And I save. So now I've saved the preset. But let's say I want to open the presets. So what will happen is you will not find the preset in the preset section. That doesn't mean it's not saved yet. It's still being saved. But if you are not a Plus or Pro user, you will not have access to it. Once you upgrade, which you can do it on our website, on the link here, your presets will still be saved in all your projects, but in the free version. Let me save this project as a, I don't know, free tier example. And I reopen the project. So what will happen is that the preset state will not be saved. As you can see, could not load previous session. Meaning, preset states. And this is very similar to FL Studio's free tier system, where you cannot save projects, but you can have the full power and range. And we believe with this model that users will be able to understand what the product is and then take an informed decision on if they want to continue using it professionally or not. Maybe I show you now what kind of presets we have in Pro and Plus. So if you want to upgrade, you buy Pro or Plus, and then you get the registration key on their website, and you can paste it into the license key generator. And now you have Pro and have access to over 400 presets. And maybe I'll show you some things that are possible. So one of our beta users created a techno loop, which sounds like this. And it has a time stretcher in it, which you can do like this. We have a full range of sounds. So we also have a lot of plucks. Maybe I show you some plucks. I'm not the best piano player, to be honest, but I'm okay. We got some more simple plucks. And I think in the bass department we are very expensive bass preset section. So maybe I can show you some reed basses. We got some some more basses. This is like a night punk type of bass. Definitely a banger. We got some. What else can I show? FM bass. Very basic. Automate the LFO speed. We also got some very realistic sounds. So with Fabrik, you can create very realistic sounds using feedback loops, because feedback loops are reoccurring natural processes. So actually, this is an older version of the realistic stereo. We had a V2. Very realistic, in my opinion, as well as horn sounds, for example. Those are also quite easy to make with feedback loops. And other than that, we have some very chilled pads, such as this one. Or we have some strange sounds as well. Feel free to just experience the whole preset section. There's so much different types of sounds, and the possibilities of Fabrik are endless. It's up to you what you want to create, how you want to create it. For example, my co-founder, the way he approaches creating presets is totally different. His workflow is totally different. And that's what we truly believe what makes Fabrik special is, if you want to create something, everyone will do it differently. The limitation is how you want to create a preset, not how the synthesizer works. And this leaves a lot of more space for creativity. Some people would say having limitations on creativity also improves the situation. I think there's a need for both. It's always good to have limitations around your creativity. It's also good to have a room where you can just try anything and do anything. And I think that is what's needed in Fabrik, is a space where you can just explore. Similar to back then, Minecraft was a game where you could just explore endlessly. We think that modular synths, such as Fabrik, are well needed nowadays because we're not exploring anymore. We're just automating, we're just trying to finish our sounds quickly. And I think now, in this new era of AI, we want to come back to the exploration. And that's why we believe Fabrik is a cool product. And we'd love to hear your thoughts on it, on the free version, and happy to hear feedback and criticism. And obviously, we want to interact with the community and iterate and improve. Yeah, I think there are some cool things planned for the future as well. AI that not replaces creativity, but helps to be more creative. We are building some things in that area, as well as maybe even coding your own nodes. So for the very techie people in our community, we're interested to create something that allows you to code your own blocks or just to code your own methods for sound generation. And if you're interested in that, keep up to date on our channel. And a lot of new content will come from our affiliates in regards to the free version. So stick to that as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you will enjoy Fabrik Free or Plus and Pro. Check our website for more information. And yeah, have a good day. Bye-bye.